Sometimes the world is just kismet, like the stars line up perfectly and so many things fall into place. Because Dick Cheney died today, and that allows me the opportunity to tell you my villain origin story. And this even lines up with like my professional life because literally tomorrow I am starting my unit on political culture and socialization. This could not have worked out better. Because I was in college during the Bush administration. I graduated from high school in the year 2000, and like the first election post high school was the 2000 election, and I'm from Florida. But I wasn't allowed to vote in it because I wasn't an American, because I wasn't born in America, I was born in Canada, and I'm terrified that I just said that on the internet in Donald Trump's America. But Dick Cheney shot a guy in the face and like went on to tell about it, like then got a heart transplant. We gave a heart transplant to a guy that shot another guy in the face. And after he shot that guy in the face, that guy apologized to him for getting him such bad press. Because Dick Cheney was also the reason that we were fighting a war in fucking Iraq. Dick Cheney is also the reason, like, George W. Bush was our president once. Like, that's horrifying, I know. But he's also the father of Liz Cheney. Liz Cheney, like the only standing Republican against Donald Trump at one point. Liz Cheney, who was driven out of her father's party. Her father, who I had lovingly referred to my entire life as Emperor fucking Palpatine, created Liz Cheney, who was the last stand of the Republican Party in the face of Donald Trump's authoritarianism. Like, how far has the Republican Party fallen? It has fallen so far that they kicked out Dick Cheney's daughter because they found somebody more fucking crazy and war hungry. But the political self that I am today, I owe to Dick Cheney and my absolute disdain for his existence and everything about him. And like my socialization politically, where I find myself in such a place where I have now had to find myself openly agreeing with not just his daughter, but him as well. Remember, he spoke out about Donald Trump. That is amazing. But that story is also a fantastic opportunity to explain to kids how political ideologies are shaped and evolved, and how the political culture you find yourself in helps you form your political beliefs, and how the way that we've been socialized, like historically, has been changing so rapidly because of this form of technology right now that I'm using to tell you this villain origin story. Because Dick Cheney died. Dick Cheney died. And I'm not like excited that he died. I'm like almost in complete awe of the timing of his death, right? Like, there's a government shutdown that is now tied for the longest in history with a president who's openly admitting he doesn't even fucking know who he's pardoning anymore. Then we have just like a UPS plane just crashed. At the same time, there's an election taking place in New York City. The world is wild sometimes.